My PhD studies were in artificial intelligence at Carnegie Mellon University. After them, I have been teaching computer science and doing research in artificial intelligence, first at Boston College for about 4 years, and then in the Catholic University of Salta, Argentina, where I was sent as a religious about 2001. So sometimes I'm asked, where is God in artificial intelligence? AI is not so much about understanding how the brain works, at least in my school of thought where I was trained, but rather about building systems that solve problems that require intelligence. Back in 1995, when I was a student, we had funding to work on a research project in automated planning and machine learning. This involved an automated planner, which is a piece of software that generates a plan to solve some tasks, a machine learner, which is another piece of software that examines the plan generated by the planner and finds ways to improve it to achieve its goal. Then the machine learner learns, which is writing code that modifies the planner so that the planner the next time again automatically will find a better plan. So this is all about constant modification and improvement based on past data and on experience, and this is called machine learning. Regarding the evolution of artificial intelligence, a chess grandmaster who was the world champion around the 90s, Garry Kasparov, had an interesting insight. Deep Blue, which was the computer that eventually beat Kasparov of his world title, was built at Carnegie Mellon by some of my colleagues' students, actually, at least in the beginning. Kasparov was saying that it took centuries to be able to build a machine to play chess, only years to get it to play well enough, and then only months to defeat a world champion. Therefore, this evolution was inevitable. And this could be seen as part of the process of evolution. Technology is the result of human intelligence. This is a gift from God. And God is there as part of our development. One could say that artificial intelligence is part of our evolution of human beings, an extension of our capabilities. Kasparov, to kind of analyze what is the evolution of artificial intelligence, proposed in 2005 something called freestyle chess. It was a championship, actually took place in Spain, or a tournament for mixed teams of people and machines. And he thought that inevitably a combination of human and machine would perform better than a supercomputer alone. This obviously happened, but he also noticed that the surprise winner of the tournament was not the best grandmaster, the best player with the state-of-the-art PC, nor the best chess supercomputer, but rather it was a pair of amateurs with 3 computers, which were not like awesome. And this team, both the players and the computers didn't excel at chess or computing power, but at adapting and manipulating the process of choosing the next move. These 2 people, these amateurs, chose the relevant questions to ask of these 3 computers. And the power was in the design of the process of interaction between the persons and the machines. This is what gave them the edge to be able to win the tournament. Artificial intelligence has grown in the last few years into useful applications as the volume of data available for the machine learning algorithms has increased from a few thousands of examples to many millions. After Google, for example, started to collect lots of data, and many companies are collecting lots of data. The volume of data available keeps growing, but probably the difference between having many millions and the next order of magnitude, billions, or giga, whatever, will not make the same kind of impact for the learning algorithms. Therefore, perhaps the next step could be to design the processes of interaction between persons and machines, rather than relying on the machines alone. Hans Moravec, a well-known roboticist for many years, said that humans and robots are good at different things. So there is really the potential of complementation there. Machines are good at tactical decisions, using what they learn from great quantities of data. They can do massive computations, while humans can contribute the strategy and especially, and I think this is very important, the sense of purpose. The design of the processes of interaction between the machines and the humans with their different contribution is crucial. Some are saying, I think IBM is already using this term, instead of saying AI stands for artificial intelligence, they say AI stands for augmented intelligence. This is really a change in the game. And for me, obviously, the big question is, to what purpose? Purpose is what humans definitely need to bring in. This has always been a question in technology. Perhaps the main difference right now is the faster rate of change in technology. Machines can only do what we teach them, so we must teach them well. One example of this was a campaign a couple of years ago of AI researchers to stop the development of autonomous weapons. This technology is available, but these researchers feel that they don't want to use their gifts and their strengths for that purpose. So artificial intelligence is not a question about what is better, the human or the machine, but perhaps more of how can we as human beings better make use of machines. We can think carefully of what is our sense of purpose and make decisions, or else, with all this technology, we can get lazy, let machines do the work, including all the thinking and memory work, and give up our responsibility and purpose. I think this is the question. And here, in the question of choice, in the question of purpose, there is an invitation from God for all of us. So for me, obviously, the big question is, to what purpose? What is our purpose? Purpose is what humans definitely need to bring in. This has always been a question in technology. Perhaps the main difference is that the rate of change is much faster now. Machines can only do what we teach them, so we must teach them well.